Hi guys, this is a short Vinyasa Flow practice I do for myself sometimes when I don't have time to do my yoga, but I really want to get in a little bit of practice and I'm feeling like I want something a little bit stronger than a hatha practice. So not just a few stretches, I actually want to do some flow. So we're going to start on shins. Big toes together, knees wide, sliding the arms forward, sink your forehead down to the mat, and give it a nice long stretch through your arms. Settling down into the hips. And now keep reaching the arms long and walk your hands off the left side of your mat, stretching into that right arm. Press back and down with the right hip. Relax into your breath. Walking your hands across and off the other side of your mat. And then walking the hands forwards again. Just giving it an even stretch there. And then making your way up onto hands and knees. We'll do some cats and cows once you're here. Spread your fingers wide. Taking a deep breath and arch your chest down. Exhale and round your back up. Take a few more spinal rolls in your own time, following your breath. Full deep breath in and out. Squeeze that belly up in your cat stretch. Keep it tight as you sink into your cow. And then coming back to flat spine, we're going to go into a baby down dog, sliding the arms forward, sink your forehead. Keep those hips straight up over your knees. Don't hover your bum back over your calves. Hips and thighs over the knees. Walking back up onto hands. We're going straight up into downwards dog. So tucking the toes, lift your knees, and once you're up there, we'll start to walk it out, pedaling the knees. Squeeze down into your heel each time your one leg straightens. And then keep walking feet all the way up to hands. Sinking down over thighs. On an inhale, float your arms all the way up to standing. Exhaling, hands to chest. On an in-breath, reach up. On your exhale, forward fold. Half lift. And take yourself back into your plank. Step, walk or hop back. Lowering down as you exhale. On the in-breath, either cobra or upwards facing dog. Take your shoulders back away from your chest. Don't hunch them forward like this. Shoulders all the way back. And then back to your downwards dog. Don't worry if you can't get heels to the floor. Take those heels back behind your ankles. Don't peek them in towards each other in the inner ankle side of your foot. And looking forward, step, walk or hop, feet to hands. And sink down as you exhale. On an in-breath, floating arms up to standing. Exhale, hands to chest. Next in-breath, reach up again. Exhale and forward fold, tipping to toes. Half lift on your inhale. Taking it back to your plank again. Lowering as you breathe out. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale to down dog. Holding your down dog for a few breaths. Now we're going to take a lunge, stepping right foot forward, taking arms up to warrior one. Make sure your back knee is straight. Front knee is directly over your front heel, not in front of it or behind it. Keep your knee joints straight. And then reach your arms back, clasp or interlace fingers behind your back, open your chest, lengthen up through the sides of the neck. Keep your breath flowing. Don't hold your breath ever in your yoga practice. From here, moving into a twist, left hand to the ground, right arm up, turning to look up to that right thumb. And right hand to the floor, turn the back heel in and down like warrior one and stretch the right knee straight. If you can't get both legs straight, come up higher with hands on your shin or your ankle. Otherwise, hands on the ground, or maybe even sliding your arms forwards and stretching the sides open. Careful not to push your hips out to the right. Move the hips towards the left. Now, keeping your feet where they are, walk your hands around to the left side of your mat. Turn the feet parallel, and on an exhale, sink all the way down. Either hands on the floor, or just hanging arms, or you're welcome to hold on to the ankles or calves with your hands. Deep exhales to help the tension in your back, your neck, and your head release. On an in-breath, we're coming all the way up. Turn your right toes to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms wide. On an exhale, fold over into triangle. Either hand to shin or ankle, or if you can go a little bit lower, hand on the ground on the inside of the foot, maybe sliding the left foot a little bit further back. And now lean towards your spine, not towards your chest. And again, look up to that top thumb. Check in with the breath. Make sure you're still breathing. Circling left hand to the ground, either stepping right leg into plank or right leg back, down dog split. On an inhale, coming forwards to plank. As you breathe out, lower yourself down, pulling shoulders to spine as you lower. Inhale into your back bend. Exhaling back to downwards dog. So take that all to the other side. Left foot forwards into the lunge. Arms up to warrior one. Make sure the front heel is directly under your front knee. Back knee is nice and straight. Then taking your arms back behind you, find your hands and open the chest. Keeping legs as they are, drop right hand to the floor, twist the left arm up, looking up to that left thumb. Don't turn the back heel out, keep it pointing straight up. Bringing left hand to the ground, turn the back heel in and down, get the heel on the mat, stretch the front knee straight, folding over the left thigh. Don't lean your body towards the right and the hips to the left. Sway your chest over that left leg. Move your pelvis towards the right. Maybe reaching the arms all the way forward. Relaxing the neck. Make sure the outer edges of both feet are on the mat. Back heel is down firmly. Now walking your hands around to the right side of the mat, turn the feet parallel, and again sink down into that wide leg forward fold. Don't let the elbows lean out. If you've got hands on the floor, elbows are in line with your wrists. You're also welcome to hold onto the legs here. On an in-breath, coming all the way up. Turn your left toes to the front of the mat. Spread the arms wide. On an exhale, fold over into your triangle again. Check your back toes are not turned out towards the back of the mat. The lower you go, the more you'll want to lean into your chest. So keep leaning back towards your spine. And we'll look up towards the right thumb. Circling your hands either side your front foot. Either step left leg to plank or swing your left leg back to down dog split. On an in-breath, coming forwards. On an exhale, lowering down. In-breath lifts the chest. Exhale takes you back to your downward facing dog. From down dog, let's take a squat. Step, walk or hop, feet to hands. Now make sure your heels are on the floor. Don't toe squat here. If you can't get your heels down, it means your feet need to go wide and your bum needs to go higher. If it's easy to get the heels down, squat it all the way down. Lift your chest up nice and high. From here, standing forward, bend, bum to the sky. Turn your feet parallel. Swing the arms back behind you and interlace your fingers. Hanging the top of your head down towards the floor, not looking at the mat. Tip your weight forwards into your shins. Don't lean back into your bum. On an inhale, coming all the way up to standing. We're going to come into a chair pose, bend deep into knees, inhale, lift the arms, exhale, forward fold. Half lift, stretch the chest forward, travel straight back into downwards dog. From your down dog, right foot forward, taking left knee to the mat. Then lift your chest and take arms up to warrior one. If you can, try and get those elbows straight and the arms parallel to each other. Check the alignment of your front heel directly under your knee. And then take arms back, clasp your hands or interlace your fingers behind your back. Now we're going to move into half splits. So taking hands down, left thigh and hip over left knee. Don't take your bum back over the calf. Get that alignment. Stretch the right leg straight. Flex the right ankle. Maybe you need to be up on your hands on your shin, or fingertips on the ground, or palms down, or sliding the hands forward. Now flatten your back. Think of this as chest to thigh, not forehead down to your leg. Look forward, don't look back at your chest. And now we're lunging forwards, coming into a lizard pose. Get your front heel under your knee. Take your foot a little bit wider to the right. Arms directly under shoulders. Flatten into your back, sinking the hips forward. And if you're going a little bit deeper, take right elbow and forearm down, left elbow down. Careful of rounding the spine up here. Don't do that. Lengthen your chest forwards. Try and flatten out the back. Make sure your right toes point straight forward. Your right knee is over that right heel. Don't lean it out away from your body. Taking it back up onto hands. From here, down dog splits, right leg to the sky. Bend the right knee, lift the hip, lift the knee as high as you can. Sinking your left heel all the way down. Taking your right foot to the floor. We're going to our low lunge. Left foot steps forward, right knee down. Get the front heel under the front knee. Taking your arms up alongside your head. Make sure that back foot is not twisted in. Toes point straight back. And take your arms back behind you. Find your hands. Take the upper arms and the shoulders back away from your chest. Now we're taking hands to the ground. Move the right hip and thigh over the knee, not further back. Wiggle the left heel forward, stretch the left knee straight, flex that left ankle. And then lengthen the chest forward. Don't look back at your body. Keep the back flat and straight. And now we're going to take it into our lizard. So when you go forward, get your heel under your knee. Take the foot a little bit wider. Get that alignment. Left arm on the inside of the leg. And staying here with straight arms for a moment. Make sure that your arms are not coming in with the hands together. Arms are straight under the shoulders. But if you're taking it down, left elbow first, then the right elbow. Try not to lean into your right hip. Keep your weight in the back of the left thigh. Flatten the chest forwards. Lengthen the spine. Soften into your neck. Now we're going back up onto hands. From here, down dog split, left leg to the sky. Bend that left knee. Lift the hip up, lift the knee up, but don't twist your chest. Keep your shoulders and your chest square to the mat. Bringing your foot to the ground. We're going to come down to sitting. Now we're folding forwards, hands to the mat in front of you. Keep the bum down, don't lift or tilt off your butt, and maybe slide the hands a little bit further forward. Now the lower you go down, your nose will point straight down to the floor. If you're up a little bit higher, look forwards at a diagonal angle with your spine. Don't look back towards your chest, that's going to round your back. Keep dropping those knees. Coming all the way up, change the cross of your ankles, opposite shin in front, sink the knees, and tip forwards again onto hands. Keep lengthening your chest forwards, don't round the back, don't hunch your spine. You got to be really careful with that the lower you go. Coming all the way up, stretch your legs straight out in front of you, big toes touch, feet are flexed, Botha Shasana, left foot to inside of the right thigh, drop that left knee down. Inhale and reach forward, either hands to shin or to the mat, or holding onto the two edges of your foot. Make sure that right knee and your right toes point straight up. Don't flop the foot out, don't do that. That's going to tighten the groins. Keep the toes straight up. Keep stretching your chest forward. And then lifting up, and we change legs. Bring the feet together first, then bring the other foot up the inside of your left thigh. When you're ready, tipping forward. And again, making sure that you're not rounding your back. The further down you go, the more your spine will want to round. Just like your half splits, think of this as chest to thigh, not forehead to leg. Right? If your chest is on your thigh, then your forehead will just automatically be there without you trying to have to push it there. And coming all the way up, we take one last forward bend, feet touching each other, reach for shins or hands on the mat, or holding the two outer edges of the feet is better than over the tops of the toes. Try and keep the fronts of the feet completely flat as if you're standing on them right now. Still trying to flatten out the spine. Don't look back at your chest or your body. Looking forwards, lengthening the neck. And then coming all the way up. We're going to go all the way down for a short Shavasana. Making your way onto your back. Allowing your eyes to close. Rest your arms where it's most comfortable for you. Flop the toes. Let your whole body relax. Sinking deep into the shoulders. With each out breath, feeling your body get a little bit heavier. Feeling your body sink down a little bit deeper. And now taking a deep breath, reach your arms out, give yourself a good stretch. Hugging your knees into your chest. And rocking yourself up to sitting. Thanks everyone, well done. Namaste.